Welcome to Local Man's Awful Podcast number 6. I am your host, the Local Man, aka Brad. How are y'all doing today? Or how was your week? I should say. My week was all right. I've been chilling. Been watching a lot of anime recently. Just trying to catch up on the shit I haven't seen yet. But finished JoJo. Wasn't stoked about part 4. Part 4 was whatever to me. I mean, it had its high points, but I'm not crazy about it. Part 5 I think comes out soon, either this week or next week. I don't know. But for the week between the 28th, or is it 20th? The 28th to, what's today's date? October 4th. Yes. C47 had a show. It was Stay Wild, Lost in Society, The Aggravators, and It's Just Simple. The show was cool. It was a small little show. Decent crowd came out. It was nice. I played in coveralls and a Michael Myers mask. Well, I only played in the Michael Myers mask for the last song, but that was terrible. They made I'm not gonna say they made me wear it. I put it on, and I didn't realize it was made out of latex. And for those who don't know, I'm allergic to latex. So I immediately was burning up as soon as I put it on. And then I broke out, and it was not fun. My face was on fire. It hurt a lot. But it was cool. I fucked up the new song because I had the mask on, so I couldn't see her. I just couldn't breathe in it. But you roll with the punches. It's Just Simple played. Shout out to Peretti. He covered Title Fight, or Jamie from Title Fight. Yeah, hopefully that band will become a full piece, or a full band instead of an acoustic act. I mean, I'm not harsh in the acoustic act, or any acoustic acts. I just like full band, and I think that band would sound awesome if it was a full band. C47 got a little bit of an upgrade to it. We got new lights. Yeah, we replaced all the bulbs in the building with brand new eco-efficient lights. And no, I'm just kidding. We got these colored lights that shine towards the disco ball. Oh yeah, that's another addition. Disco ball. I think that was added to the Lick show. Yeah, the Licks, we added the disco ball. And they also got a new mixer, but we weren't able to use it that day because I didn't feel like dealing with it. So we just stuck with the old one. But yeah, new mixer, new lights. There's a show on the 10th with Pity Party and Noble Bones. If you want to check that shit out, you should come to it. That's Noble Bones' tour homecoming. But Stay Wild played, and they played as a 2-piece, which is weird because I'm used to seeing them as a 3-piece, but Jahia hurt his back or something like that. He couldn't perform, so Nick just did the cell damage way, and they just took a splitter and plugged it into the bass. And then David was doing some of the vocal parts for Jahia, but most of the people in the High Desert know Jahia's parts for for Stay Wild and the lyrics. So they just like had a mic set up so anybody can come up and like scream it. And it was sick. It was weird. They set up like right in the middle of the floor, like cell damage style. Damn, I just come to realize that they're just ripping cell damage off. But yeah, no, they no, they're not ripping cell damage off, because cell damage has 3 people in it. No, but it was cool. They played some new stuff. It was neat. They're on tour right now. I think their tour's gonna end soon though, or I don't know. I think they're in Denver right now. They might be in Denver. Let me see. Stay Wild Band. Nope, that's the other flyer. Oh, nope. They got Denver left. They have Fort Collins and Salt Lake City. So, if you guys want to make a trip out there, they're going to be playing there. So, check it out. Noble Bones. I was there for we were there, the boys. We were there for the Noble Bones send-off. It was cool getting to see them practice. See Eric, Mike, David, and Wesley all rip it up again. That was very neat. Can't wait for October 10th to see them perform at C47. That's gonna be a banger. If y'all don't come out, I'm gonna be mad. Then Sunday, the day after, Noble Bones, they were packing up, and it was weird because like I was like kind of jealous because I was like, damn, I want to go, but my time will come. I will go on tour soon, or hopefully, because when you get the fuck out of this desert, I feel like I'm going crazy here. I feel like I've been kept in here for too long. I feel like I just want to like go adventure or do something different. But the next day, Sunday, Garrett, Cam, Robert, Caesar, and I all went to a hardcore show. It was for Terror's tour, the Total Retaliation tour, which had Terror, Harm's Way, Backtrack, Year of the Knife, and Candy, which was cool. It was in a warehouse in East LA, but it was like a sick fucking warehouse. It was like all like done up right and looked like professional, but it looked like a garage, like an auto shop garage. But yeah, no, it was dope. Candy was super sick. They just dropped a new album, Good to Feel. The album's fucking the shit right there. My favorite song is the one, it's right before Human Target. It's got like the sick rip. It's like Distorted Dreams. That's my favorite song. But they were cool. A lot of people were scared of them. I was scared of them. I stood in the corner. Then Year of the Knife went on. That's like one of my favorite bands. And it was cool seeing, because like I watch all those bands on Hate 56. Shout out to Sunny Singh. But it was like surreal to see them live, and like to see like Year of the Knife right in front of me was cool. To see Tyler, Maddie, Brandon, all those dudes. Yeah, no, it was super dope. And Tyler's like, I feel like Tyler's like kind of like Garrett. He's kind of like a weirdo on stage, but like he's super cool and chill outside or off the stage. But no, they were super good. They did I don't think they played anything off their old EP, but they played a lot off the YOTK and First State Aggression. But yeah, they were cool. They were super dope. They were my favorite band of the night. Backtrack went on, and then the crowd went nuts for them. A lot of people showed out for Backtrack, which I kind of thought was going to happen because I didn't know how Year of the Knife and Candy were going to be received because they're all East Coast bands. And let me backtrack, was an East Coast band, but James Vitalo is out in was it Carpinteria? I don't know how to pronounce that shit. Some beach. But, yeah, so they play more out here. But, yeah, they went off. A lot of people were stage divers. A lot more stage divers and moshers and two-steppers and a lot more mic handoffs. Harm's Way was cool. They recently just had their van broken into in Vegas, which was devastating, which is very fucked up. I'm not crazy about the band, but I don't wish anything fucked up like that to happen to them. But, yeah, so they were able to, I think Colin Young from Twitching Tongues put on the GoFundMe for them so that they can raise money to print new merch. So shout out to Colin for getting the GoFundMe raised, and Harm's Way for still going on tour. They're still going hard, and I think they're just using other people's gear. But I mean, shout out to them. But yeah, they were like the fourth band, and like I was like, my fucking body hurts. I'm tired. I want to go home. But Garrett wanted to stay for him. So I mean, they were my least favorite of the night, but like they weren't bad. I was just tired and in pain, and I just wanted to go home. So I was just like, whatever. But they're kind of like sludgy and like beat down, which I like, but I feel like if I were to catch them like right away in the beginning, I'd probably be down for them. We didn't stay for Terror. I'm not about Terror. I mean, I don't have anything against them. I'm just not crazy about their music. Never got into it. I think my buddy Isaac's like, yeah, dude, listen to Keepers of the Faith. Didn't listen. I listened to it. Didn't resonate with me, so wasn't feeling it. I was able to get the Year of the Knife hat with the limited edition candy hoodie that Shane or Poison Thorn did the design for. Pretty cool. It's a fucking orange hoodie. It's pretty gnarly. What else? Other than that, I've been writing the Car Bomb EP, which is really fucking hard for me. Because I'm just trying to figure out, like, melodies and notes and chords. And I'm not trained on the piano, so it's just, like, me, like, with my other window open, looking at piano chords and all that good stuff. Please don't bark, dog. Alright, cool. Please be chill. But yeah, no, it's like me trying to figure it out, and then me just trying to like draw from the synth pop world and try to like get main inspiration from it. But like, I'm trying to write like more happier sounding songs. I just keep writing more gloomier sounding songs, which I don't want it to be. But I don't know. I'm just struggling with that, and I don't know harmonies, which would be super sick to have in some songs. But I wish I knew how to harmonize. But oh well. Today's episode, or on this episode, my buddy, my pal, Alex Svastits from Belladonna, and recently from Reclaim, is on the episode. He wanted to record one. I was like, let's do it. And it was a good one. It was a different one. Because, I don't know. I don't want to say it. I'm not going to be like, I don't know. It was more like, I want to say like, not intellectual, more like a straight up just talk, not like a casual hangout. But, I don't know. Dog, chill out. You're fine. I'm going to open the door in a minute. Just give me a minute. But yeah, no, it was good. It was a different conversation. But yeah, no. Here's my conversation with Alex Svastits. podcast number 6. Today I'm joined by
Alex.
Yes, hello Alex.
Hello.
What bands are you in, Alex?
Belladonna and Reclaim.
Describe Reclaim.
Hardcore band with my best buds.
All right, and then describe Belladonna.
Belladonna started out to be a solo project with just Brad and I. And then, I guess we just decided that we wanted to play live. I guess a lot of people were liking it. So I had asked Caesar to join with the bass, and he did. So now it's just us three. It's just darker stuff. Just the stuff that didn't make it into my old band.
Yep. The rejected stuff.
The rejected songs.
How did we meet?
We met through Caesar. I had bought some shoes off of him. 2 years ago probably.
Damn, it's been that long.
Yeah. And he had asked me to fill in as a guitarist for this I think it was an emo pop punk band that his friend wanted to make. I told him, I was like, yeah, I'll fill in, but I don't write that stuff, so whenever you get a guitarist, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then Caesar and I ended up writing a song that didn't go the way that the singer wanted, but
What song was it?
Midnight.
Oh, that's such a good song.
Yeah, that was our first song that we ever wrote, but I met you through him because you were the drummer of the band. Even though we went to the same high school together,
Yeah, we didn't talk though.
Yeah. I knew of you, but never spoke.
Well, aren't you 3 years older than me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you graduated my freshman year, so I was like,
Yeah, pretty much. And I only knew you through Caesar because of Jasmine's family and Caesar's family.
I didn't know they were close.
Jasmine was best friends with Bridget back in high school.
Okay, makes sense.
And that's how I knew Caesar.
I was like, I don't remember Caesar and Jasmine hanging out.
Yeah, no, not them.
Yeah, I remember the first practice. It was kind of weird because there was 5 of us in my garage.
Yeah.
And we were writing it, and then I remember we recorded off that fucking shitty ass Rock Band mic.
Yeah, and Audacity.
And Audacity, and we kind of just ran with it, and it sounds like fucking ass. I listened back to it, and I'm like, whatever, and we tracked it off your combo amp too, and
Oh yeah, my Marshall combo. That was a good amp.
And then we did vocals inside of the bass drum.
Yeah, I remember setting up that bass drum
to create a tunnel.
Yeah.
And we were doing it in my garage at midnight midnight. That's funny.
Yeah.
But you went home. You don't usually hang out. But now you're
Now I'm hanging out more, but back then I was still getting the feel of everybody.
Yeah, no, it was weird getting used to everybody, because I remember one of the first times we met, we didn't really meet. You went and got beer for us.
Oh yeah, Caesar had asked me to get beer.
Yeah, and then you would get offended when we wouldn't ask you to go get beer.
Yeah, because it was that was the only that was my function. That's what I did.
Yeah, you're older than us. You're like, yeah, I'll go get it. And then we're fuck, we don't know how we're gonna get beer. And then you come over after work. You're like, you could just fucking ask me or something like that.
Yeah, true.
But
I remember that.
Yeah, no, we did that, and then we're like, all right, this is cool. And then stuff didn't work with the singer, and so we ran with the other stuff, and we recorded the EP, which that was a nightmare. Fucking. What are you smiling?
It's a Belladonna song.
Oh, it is a Belladonna song. Yeah, no, we did it. How long did it take?
For the whole EP?
No, for the drums.
Oh my god.
Did you go to work? You went to work that day, huh?
Well, yeah, that was a lot of what I had to do. I would stay for partial and then go to work. But I remember us tracking drums in the upstairs room that no one resided in, and you had to do it piece by piece because we didn't have enough microphones.
Yeah.
Or the interface.
Yeah,
we
we
had
didn't
like
have
a
enough,
2-channel interface.
inputs.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was a lot. I think we had to redo drums too. Like we did them, and then we had to like redo them or redo a couple songs.
Yeah.
And then I think the guitar and the bass went pretty easy.
Yeah, we used the amp simulation. We didn't have
Yeah, we
a
didn't mic
57.
cabs. Yeah.
That was like, oh, this is cool for
DI.
us. And then we after that, I think the fucking single was received very well.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's the best.
Yeah, everyone sings that song when we used to play.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, and then fucking did other shit, and we're here now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's ask you some of your questions. Do you know who is talking to you through Curious Cat?
Oh, all those fucking curious cats. I have like, I mean, a couple of people have like messaged me and be like, "Oh, this was me," or they would text me and be like, "Hey, you know that question I asked you like a week ago? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was me." And like it's cool or whatnot. But other than that, like all the other ones, all the inappropriate ones, I have a feeling that
Is a certain person?
either that or just like the boys in the music scene just fucking around.
No, not her.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I
Yeah,
think
probably.
a couple. I think a couple were, but
Well,
most of-
I think, like Chad and them, because they're usually like guilty of that stuff. They come out and straight up just say it.
yeah, nobody's come out, but I mean, it's kind of hard for me to believe.
And I mean, like when me and Caesar and I would do it, we'd be like, "Oh yeah, that was us."
Oh yeah, well I could tell when it was you guys. Definitely, it was different. But yeah, all the other ones like I think when I first made it, I think it was like that same week. It was like a couple days later or whatnot. It was that flannel one. Do you remember that one?
Flannel.
It was like
one.
when I have a flannel and a t-shirt on, it like makes their like genitalia like melt or flame up or
what
some
the
shit.
fuck?
Like it was.
Oh, I do remember that.
You
I
remember it, right? I was like, okay, like that's cool.
Thank
Like sorry to burn you.
You just need to be like, yeah, I know. Just be like that. Who is Gypsy the cat?
Gypsy. Ellie and I, we lived in, I think it was Adelanto. Yeah, it was Adelanto. And like we were talking about getting like a pet together or whatnot. And I know that she's allergic to cats, but not too much. And I was reading this article about like allergies like to pets or whatnot. And if it's not like that bad, if it's even less than mild, you can like have your body adapt to the cat or the dog, whatever is whatever the fucking pet is. And so I was looking on Facebook, I was looking for a kitten to surprise her because I know that she really, really wanted a kitten. And then I found this person that was just letting go of all of her kittens, like the free kittens. And I was laying on the bed and she was doing her makeup for one of her shows. And I had told her, I was like, hey, like, do you want me to go get this kitten? And yeah, she said yeah. So I went, I brought it home, sorry. And Ellie had to go to her show that night, but I ended up staying home with the kitten that night. And I was going to name her Flower from Bambi, the skunk's name.
Yeah.
But we decided on naming her after a Fleetwood Mac song, Gypsy. And that fits her way better, honestly. Like, and yeah, no,
Definitely.
she's crazy.
Yeah,
I know
she's wild.
she scratched you a few times or something.
Yeah.
She's so loving though. Like
She's
such a
tiny,
great
too.
cat. She's tiny. Yeah, she won't grow anymore. She's like still the size of maybe like a 9-month-old kitten, and she just won't grow. Her mother was tiny though. I saw her mother and she was pretty tiny. I never saw the father. I guess he was a stray.
Deadbeat.
But no, like yeah, no, she's
The
great.
internet loves her too.
Yeah, internet loves her.
All the locals were loving up on it.
Yeah, it's because well, she still gets her heat. We haven't fixed her yet, or spayed. I'm not sure what the correct term is, but When she gets in her heat, she loves to climb like on my back, and she'll just like stay there.
Doesn't
she'll
she
just
click too?
Yeah, she clicks at the laser pointer, so I'll like, fuck around with it, and she'll just start clicking to the laser pointer and meowing at it. It's so cute. I miss her.
She will be in your arms soon.
Hell yeah.
Now your wardrobe.
My
It's
wardrobe.
only thrift store, right?
Thrift store and eBay.
eBay. So
Yeah.
secondhand,
Secondhand, all secondhand, yeah.
except for like concert tees or concert shirts.
Yeah, technically those are new, but in quotations,
Quotations, yeah.
But, yeah.
What's the best thrift store up here?
I find most of my stuff at the Goodwill off of Bear Valley and Asperia Road.
They have a lot of great CDs over there too.
They do, yeah. You and I have gone over, and I got my Smashing Pumpkins. It's like the
Melancholy,
deluxe.
the double. I think it's a double
Yeah.
LP.
Yep. And then got some Tom Petty. I got Silverchair. I got, what else did we get?
I don't know.
I got a bunch of like classical composers too. I have like Mozart and Chopin and Tchaikovsky,
Yeah.
Beethoven. But no, I find a lot of clothes at that one though. Mostly shirts, just 'cause like when I go look at the jeans, they're for bigger fellas,
Yep.
and I'm not that big. But the Salvation Army in Asperia is pretty good too for like t-shirts, but sometimes it's just too messy.
I found the Obama shirt at
Salvation Army. I remember it was between the Obama shirt and the Bank of America polo,
Oh yeah.
and we bought the Obama shirt instead.
Never looked back since.
Yeah, and
I think that's my greatest shirt I found there.
yeah, I think so. That one was really good. I think that was priceless.
Oh yeah, it was like $1. I was like, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then I don't know, you just find like some random ass shit at like those stores. You're like, all right, cool. This
Yeah.
is what I need.
Like I recently bought a long sleeve tie-dye shirt. Looks ugly as fuck, but it feels nice.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and I haven't been in like a couple weeks though. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do. I just get that. I just get clothes from the thrift store on eBay. And Depop recently.
Depop.
Yeah, but it's like a thrift store online, so I don't. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, like all these like hardcore dudes are like selling all their old shit. Like Colin's selling all of his like XL and like,
he
double
is?
XL stuff.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I know
'cause
Jeff from Odd Man Out. I follow his stuff.
Colin went from 245 to 170
Good job.
on tour, just doing the keto diet.
Holy fuck! Oh yeah, that's another thing. I'm like half on the keto diet. That's just what you get,
Yeah,
That's what I got.
Okay. Favorite game that you're playing?
Right now, it's Dead by Daylight, like definitely. But overall time, I don't think anything is gonna like take the place of Kingdom Hearts.
Yep. Now
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts. How do you feel about Kingdom Hearts?
The whole game, like as a series, or man, okay, I love it. I love Disney. Disney's so fucking cool, and then I love the storyline and everything. But fuck, does it get me mad?
Yeah.
The controls are like different from other games that I've played. So if I'm playing another game and then I'll go and play Kingdom Hearts, I suck ass.
Do you like Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2 better?
2 definitely. I like the moves in the different forms that you get. I think my favorite is it's Valor or Valor, however you want to pronounce
Valor
it.
form? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that one's either that one or Master. I like Master a lot too. You'd get that later on in the game.
I'm only on.
What are you on?
The last world I was on was, I went and did the whole Hollow Bastion thing again with Sora,
Oh, okay.
but I don't know what I'm on. I know I'm not even like halfway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I still have to finish.
One.
Yeah, the first one on your PlayStation.
You're 100%ing it, huh?
I'm trying. Yeah.
It's hard.
It's tedious. Very tedious.
Yeah, those games piss me off.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking a break. That's why I'm playing the DBD.
The Dead by Daylight.
The Dead by Daylight.
That game pisses me off too sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I know you've heard me get mad as well, but I love it.
I don't know. That's how I feel about FIFA. It's like I hate it,
get you.
but I love it. I can't stop playing it. Okay, let's go to this. Let's see. Your impact on the scene.
My impact?
Yes.
People are probably gonna call me stupid for this, but honestly, like, I don't think I make all that much of an impact, like, myself. I mean, I know, like, a lot of people do like Belladonna, and I don't know if they really like the words to it or whatnot. It's a bit dark, but,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not as social as a lot of my other friends are in the scene, so I don't know what kind of impact I make on the scene.
Well, you were in Antisocialite, and Antisocialite was picking up, and
Mm-hmm.
Antisocialite was kind of part of that whole Javier house show scene.
Yeah, I remember. I loved playing his house. His house was cool, and like I think what was it, our second to last show in his garage? We covered Just a Girl. That one was like the best. I remember that show. It was fun.
Yeah, people were watching.
Yeah, it was so fun, and I wish every show went like that, but I don't think every show's gonna go like that.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's some pop off, some don't.
Yeah. I like the shows that have like the audience gives a lot of energy to the bands because it just makes performing like feel better. Like it doesn't like for me performing I was cool with just having Belladonna like be a studio band because for me I don't like find the need to perform, but when people love it enough to want to see it live and then they give you a bunch of energy live, it just makes it feel like there's a point to performing it live instead of just keeping it inside.
To quote the great Eric Wilkinson, you realize that if you don't bring energy to the table, they're not going to give you energy back.
Oh yeah, that's how he is.
So that's what he says.
That's his
his
hey everybody.
Everybody come inside. Limericks about to start. But
Yeah.
no, I think it's more like bands got to give energy to the crowd, and then the crowd will go off. But
yeah,
I think,
definitely. I think it goes both ways because I mean not every like performer is going to be like outgoing and stuff. Like take Caesar, great performer. I love when he like jumps around and just
I've
fucking
never seen him jump around, and then I saw like a video of him just like going crazy, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
damn.
he goes crazy. I love it. Like I wish I could be on that level, but I don't feel comfortable enough with my instrument maybe, or maybe just in front of everybody. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable enough to let go that much.
Yeah.
But I love that he does it. I love watching it. It's great.
Yeah. Now, like back to the whole impact, I think, because like there was waves of like the scene, and I remember like, I remember when like the whole daylight thing, but like we talked about it in this episode with Caesar,
Mm-hmm.
that we were kind of our own thing because
Mhm.
there's this whole metalcore scene going on,
Oh,
in
yeah.
which you had the band going, but you only played one show with your old band,
Yeah, in my high school band. Yeah, we only played one
Outlast the
show.
Captain.
I
You want
think
to touch
that.
on that real quick? What was
I-
Outlast the Captain?
What was it? What it originally started, I don't know because I wasn't there when it originally started. But when they wanted me to sing for it, it was funny because they actually saw me perform at a choir show, at Encore, and that's when like I just got in the band, and it was cool because it was like my first actual band. I was in like another band before that, but that one doesn't need to get mentioned.
All right.
And it started out like kind of like Silverstein and like Old A Day to Remember, kind of melodic. Like it's like post-hardcore / like pop punk, I guess. And it was cool. Like we liked doing it, and then like we just had creative differences. We had other people wanting to go this direction, and I wanted to go this direction, and then all about that. I remember I was like heavily into like Bring Me the Horizon, and I think like another member was into like volumes and stuff, and then another one was still into the horror punk. I think that would be the correct genre.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But yeah, we just had like creative differences. That's it, and then we just ended up like breaking up for it, and plus I was graduating high school anyway. I needed to get a job and stuff like that. So
Yeah, so like, yeah, there was that scene going on. I remember you played a show over there at the Ryan Rinker's house, and then like I don't know what the second wave was because
I don't know.
we kind of like after Daylight was over, we kind of like did nothing, but then like immediately started up with, I guess, would you say Antisocial Light's second wave?
I think there were bands in between. My sister was like going to shows or knew a guy in some band. It's like Home something, or I don't remember the name. But there was another like wave of bands. Like, cause I remember delivering to like these house shows. Like I remember delivering to them, and I just don't know any of the band names. Like indie maybe. Maybe they're like
probably.
Indie. But I don't know if that ever made it big or not. I mean, after Outlast the Captain, I kind of took a step back from the scene and ended up just kind of like living my life. I mean, I had a lot of things to deal with, and then I just got back into it 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So.
And then so like Antisocialite did that, and it was kind of like nothing going on, and like in our scene, but like there was like the Froggy scene and
Yeah.
like the Apple Valley scene over there, and then like Antisocialite started, and like everyone loved that. Apparently, like everyone loved your lyrics and all that. So I think like that's a pretty good impact.
Yeah, that makes me feel
And
good.
then like with people naming stuff after our songs.
They did? Oh shit.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that's
I didn't know that. Oh, that's
there's
so cool.
named after our like our number one song, Obsessed.
Oh well, Obsessed, yeah. Yeah, I got that.
But yeah, no, people use your lyrics. People were really hurt when Antisocialite was breaking up. They were like, oh shit, okay, this fucking sucks. And then
yeah,
a lot of people showed out for that, and then we played Program. A lot of people like that. A lot of new people we didn't know.
Yeah, actually, Jasmine came to that one. I'm surprised she actually got to come out, and she really loved it. She loved our Cure cover.
Yeah, and then that Brandon, shout out to Brandon.
Yes, yeah.
He saw us there, and then he saw us at Moonfest. He's like, this is fucking sick.
Yeah.
And then he jammed us, and then now he's like just a mega fan of everything we do. So shout out to him. But yeah, no, I think the impact is pretty vital. And then with you doing Belladonna and that picking up, and being the guitarist for Reclaim.
Well, yeah, and I didn't even know, like, when Reclaim formed, like, I mean, I loved everything that was being put out by it, and honestly, like, I was always around, you know, when Reclaim was either practicing or...
I've been around.
or whether they were practicing or recording, and, like, I really enjoyed, like, helping with certain songs and stuff like that. So, yeah, I was always, like a big fan, I guess. You can consider me like a big fan. And then, yeah, now I'm playing guitar for it, so it's pretty sick. I honestly have a really good time not having to worry about singing or screaming or lyrics.
Yeah.
I just get to play guitar and get to, like, watch everybody else. It's so
The
cool.
mayhem.
Yeah.
Which was weird because, like, we had that one show with Leashes, and you got knocked into.
I fucking did. Somebody,
like,
it was one of the
God,
Leashes
here we
guys,
go.
I think.
Yeah, it was Max.
Yeah, he, like, rammed into me and, like, okay, so there's a story behind me getting mad at shows, though.
Yeah.
Like,
our first show, the first Antisocialite show.
Yeah, first Antisocialite show, we were playing on, like, was it wood or something?
I don't know what we were playing on.
Well, we were playing in a corner of a backyard.
And it rained that day, too.
It did, but not on our set. But,
Amen.
But no, and like they were moshing and everything, and they ended up hitting my microphone over and then like stepping on a couple of my pedals, and one of my pedals actually broke from that day.
What pedal?
It was my distortion pedal. I mean, it was cheap, but fuck, like, I mean, everybody uses the Boss distortion
Yeah.
at one point, and it lasts, you know? So that one broke, and like I got mad. I just got mad at the fact that like they weren't watching kind of where they were going, because it wasn't a hardcore show, you know? Like, I mean, I didn't understand moshing to Antisocialite, you know? It wasn't really hard, but whatever. I said what I said, and who was it? Javier was the one who threw the show. He ended up coming up to me and like apologizing and everything, and like I wasn't mad after that. Like I told him like I apologized to him.
This band doesn't want to fucking they don't want us moshing.
Yeah, and
Fuck
it's not
them.
that I don't give a shit like moshing or not, but like just be aware of like your surroundings, because like we have equipment that we have to pay for, and if you run into it and hurt it or something, we don't have the money to replace that all the time, you know? And then it sets us back, and it's just, yeah, but like, no, so I got hit at this Reclaim show, and like, I think you were the one that like looked right at me,
I was
right?
like,
and I think Robert came up and went to like block everybody, because I get hit at shows sometimes. And no, I just kind of let it go. I was like, hey, whatever. Like, it was fun. I had a good time. You know, it was a hardcore show. Moshing's gonna happen. I don't care about it.
I was deeply scared. I was terrified because I didn't know how you were gonna react.
Yeah, me either. And then I was like, oh no, it's cool.
No, you're like, that was dope. I was like,
yeah,
all right, cool.
Yeah, I was like, no, it's sick.
All right, FMK. You know what that is?
Fuck, marry, kill.
Antisocialite, Belladonna, Reclaim. I asked this to Caesar.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did he say kill Antisocialite?
No.
No. He said kill Belladonna, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's all right. We talk about killing anyway. Nah, see, for me, I'd marry Belladonna, but that's just because that shit's mine.
Yeah.
I'd probably kill Antisocialite off and fuck Reclaim.
I said I'd marry Belladonna, fuck Reclaim, and kill Antisocialite.
Yeah, that was my answer. Just because, I don't know, I like Reclaim, but I also love Belladonna. It's a little personal to me, so of course I want the personal thing to be married to me.
Okay. Here's a topic that's pretty heavy. Very controversial. We started the Big Bite HD chapter.
Oh, I love Big
That
Bite.
made it sound like it was gonna be like a fucked up
yeah,
topic.
I thought it was gonna be like
Nah.
political. I'm like, fuck.
No. We're members
Big
of the
Bites.
Big Bite HD chapter. Big Bite is like I wouldn't say my favorite band. It's just a band that's fucking sick.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite modern bands. One of my favorite kind of.
Well, like what's weird is because when we saw them, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, and I wasn't even there.
Yeah, no, I was like, dude, you gotta hear this. And then
Yeah.
I
fell in love with it quick.
We found the Hate 5-6 videos, and like I remember like we gotta cover that. So like
yeah.
we spent like numerous hours just trying to figure out what like chord shapings.
Yeah, and like the two parts that we didn't know, because of course like none of their shit is tabbed and
Yeah, I know.
don't have the lyrics anywhere, so we
And
just had to.
we messaged Graham,
Oh my god.
one of the guitar players, and we're like, hey, we're gonna cover this song by you guys. Like we were wondering if you could
like what chords did you
what
use?
chords, or like what can you like help us out? And he's like, oh, cool.
No. He said, "Hey, sick."
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was like, hey, sick. He
Yeah.
didn't respond to
and
us.
like that was it, and I was like, cool. All right.
I was like, all right, cool. So like we finally learned it. We were still wrong, but
yeah. Like I guess we just weren't. We were too focused on the repetitiveness of the riff instead of listening to the actual chord.
yeah. So like we got that. We sent it to them. They're like, yeah,
They
this is
they
cool.
loved it. Yeah.
And then like we were just like so like into them. And then Matt was like, hey, I'm putting up tour leftovers. And we're like,
story.
fuck yes. And so like I buy the hoodie and Alex
Yeah.
buys the long sleeve. And this is
That's
back in
too
like
big for me.
February.
Yeah.
And so like we're like chilling. I'm like, oh, it should be in like a week or so.
Yeah, and then like it was like a little over a month later that
Yeah.
he messaged me and
He's
was
like,
like,
Your address is not real.
yeah,
like,
and I was
"Bitch."
like, what? Like I like reread the message with Brad like how many times? 3 or 4 times?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So I put my address, I think my parents' address or some shit.
No, you put the Adelanto address.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember that. I put where I was living, and I still didn't get anything. And then another month or so later, I had messaged him, and told him that we were going to that pop rig,
Pop rig.
pop rig, the pop wig rock gig, and I said, why don't you just bring it to that show? And he was like, yeah, I'm down. I was like, all right. And then like we get there, and he's like, I don't even know what he was drinking, like wine or something.
Yeah, he was wine drunk.
He was wine drunk, and like he didn't end up bringing the shirts, but
Yeah, so like fuck. You like talked to Erica?
I did. I ended up talking to. Actually, no, she found my Instagram and messaged me, cause I didn't talk to her that night, cause she was hanging out with Brendan.
Yeah.
And I just didn't want to bug him, honestly. And so
Bug
like,
him?
bug him. Oh God,
Shout out
that's
to
good
Bug
because
for
yeah,
playing
shout
that
out to
gig.
Bug. Fucking love Bug. Bug with 2 G's.
Yep. You're saying though she found your Instagram.
Yeah, she had messaged me like the next day, and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna send out your stuff. Matt's not gonna be handling that anymore."
Yeah, and
Like-
then like the week or 2 weeks later, we got it.
Yeah, we got it, and
And it was like
perfect.
July.
Mm-hmm.
I still wore it. I don't give a fuck. As soon as I got it, I put it on, drove
Yeah,
home
he
with the
honestly
hoodie.
didn't take it off. Like he had it on every day. I mean, of course, like to sleep or whatnot, but he had it on every day. He wore it every day. Like,
Yeah, no, I wore it, and then now it's like the main hoodie.
yeah. And it's a
That's
good
why,
one.
like, in all like the photos I post, it's like my big boy hoodie. But yeah, after that, we're like super stoked, and then they said they're gonna be recording, and I was like, oh cool, and like we're like waiting, and then we saw Super Crush, which had Alan in it.
Okay,
and-
so the story is Super Crush though. For me, when I found him out, I was on. I think it was there. I don't think so. No. I think it was Remo Drive. I think that's when like I found Remo Drive. The You're Killing Me.
Yeah,
And then on the suggested on YouTube. Oh, by the way, I'm not like a fan of Remo Drive.
yeah,
just
he
so
is.
you know.
Mega fan.
No, their music is cool. Don't really like their instrumental, like their music, but I don't. Yeah. Anyway, I just can't stand it. The Super Crush video was on suggested, so
Which
I
one?
looked at that. I don't know. It was the one he was in the fucking like ringer ass tee or some
Oh,
shit.
the blue one.
Yeah. I don't remember what. Yeah, that one.
And I feel so real.
But I didn't like get
I
into
don't
him right away,
wanna
and then you found him out.
That anymore. Yeah.
Thank you for the little concert.
All right, good. You're good. Keep going.
No, I was.
Oh yeah,
handing off
So
the
I
story.
found him. I was like, whoa, this is dope. And then like, because it was like 2 dudes who were just recording, Mark
Yeah.
Palm and the other dude,
Yeah.
and we're like, oh, this is cool. And then like they're like, oh yeah, we're going on tour. And then Alan's like, yeah, I'm playing drums for him. I was like, fuck yes, we're gonna go see you. So we saw them, and Alan like remembered me. I was like, oh hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about like soccer and shit and whatnot. And
You got him on PSN and you kicked
Yep.
his ass.
yep, all day. Alan, if you're listening, I'll beat your ass. HMU. But yeah, no, so we like we see them and they were super fucking sick. Like, whoa.
Yeah, they had their shit together. Like it was so good.
Yeah, and then Bob just fucking ripped it up. Shout out to
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah, I could not stop watching like whatever he was playing. He was so good. And then his 12-string electric.
Oh, that was
Ah,
dope.
this
It was
is-
like
it's so
like a
sick.
kind of like a Strat. It's like a 12-string
Yeah,
Strat.
yeah. It looked like one, but it
It
was
looked like a
just so sick.
part caster.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. But
But-
the body was like a strap body, but I don't know what the neck said on it. I don't know what kind of guitar. But
But
it,
yeah,
was,
no.
it sounded great.
And then after that, they announced Big Crush.
Yeah, the Big Bite and Super
Super-
Crush tour.
And we were like, Fuck yes. And they had
Mhm.
2 LA days, and we're like, we're going. I'm like, definitely.
Hell yeah.
And didn't you get like the days off for it?
Yeah, I got the day off for it, or the 2 days off, because it was two. It was
Thursday
one
and
day and
Friday.
then another day. Yeah, and it was both in L.A. Or one was in Fullerton.
No. Fullerton was the Super Crush tour.
Oh, so the Big Bite ones were all in L.A.
Both LA.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So the first one we went to, we had invited. Who was with us? It was Caesar.
Mark, Little, and Caesar.
Yeah, and the flyer, didn't say that it was 21 and over. But we got there, and the lady was like, this is a bar, of course, it's 21 and over. And I was like, well, if you serve food, then you have to be 18 and over, or some shit like that. There's a law. And she, like, just was being an ass to me. So I go inside, take a picture of, like, the merch table, because we all had brought, like, shitloads of money.
Yeah, because like we like all sold shit and like
Yeah, like,
just to get like enough money. Because like I told Alex before, I was like, I'm buying every shirt.
yeah.
Like I'm getting every fucking shirt. And so I sold like this guitar head, which I didn't have enough money for all of the shirts, but I went back the next day and got the.
Yeah, I got
the other one,
the one that you...
But yeah, no. So he goes in and takes the photo of the merch table.
Mm-hmm. And then Alan, like, comes up to me, or comes up to... No, he came up to all of us, right? Like, afterwards. Like, when I came out, I think he came from the alley.
No. I thought he came out from the front door.
He might have. I don't remember everything that happened that
Well,
night.
didn't you talk to them?
I did, but that was the second time I went in there.
Oh, okay.
So the second time I went in, I don't know why I came out and then went back in, but I did.
I think you were like, yeah. And then we're like,
I
okay.
think you wanted me to, like, talk to one of them or some shit.
Yeah.
So I ended up finding Alan, and he came over, and I just said, look, didn't know it was a 21 and over, so I'm the only one that's allowed to get in
he's
here.
like, you drove all the way down here just to go to a 21 and over bar, and you didn't know? I was like, shut the fuck up. I was like, it doesn't say it. It doesn't say bar.
Yeah, but then he apologized,
bar.
like, after, though. Like, it was cool.
I didn't get mad.
No,
I was just like, damn.
And then, like, we spent a total of $200.
I think it was more than that.
It was a little over 200, but that was it. Like, all of us spent... Or was it just you and I that spent 200?
No, because Caesar bought a lot of shit, too.
Yeah, but he bought...
Lil Ray bought shit, too.
Yeah, but they bought Super Crush, too. I'm talking just Big Bite. We gave him $200. Like, a little over 200.
Yeah.
And then Super Crush, I think we spent maybe, like, 100.
See, I didn't get any Super Crush because I got Super Crush last time.
Yeah, I got...
Even though I
one
wanted that
Super
long
Crush.
sleeve.
Yeah, the long sleeve was sick. Little Ray ended up getting a long sleeve. But yeah, no, we spent a bunch of money, and then the next day it was just Brad and I who went, and it was cool. What was it? The rec center?
Yeah.
It was pretty sick. Like I really enjoyed it, and like Erica came up to us, and well, 'cause he bought the other shirt, and then like later on, Erica came up to us. No, you noticed that there was pins on the little thing.
Yeah.
And
I was like, where the fuck are the pins at?
Yeah, so I had asked about the pins, and then like they were like, "Oh, give us a minute to find it," because it was dark in there. And then like so we were just standing around waiting for like the next band to go on or some shit, and like Erica came over to us and was like, "So apparently we left the pins, but when we get back after the tour, like I'll send you like all variants of the pins, and then if you want like a tape." Yeah. And we were like stoked. We were like, hell yeah, like it was for free. Yeah. And she was like, okay, like I'll message you or some shit like that. And yeah, it was cool, but we haven't gotten them yet.
Yeah, I'm
chilling, honestly.
Yeah. Like, and then like Alan like followed everyone just followed each other back.
Yeah,
like,
everybody
sick.
followed us, and like it was probably the best night, just 'cause like.
It was just super cool.
Yeah, it was just super cool that we are cool with other bands from like other states and stuff.
Yeah, they were like I just remember like, and then like Bob.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bob. Like I took a video of Bob ripping. Oh well, it was weird because like we were like I was like, oh shit, what's up? And he's like, oh hey dude, and I was like, you ready to rock and roll tonight? He's like, yeah, and that was it. That's all I talked to him for. Hold on, Garrett Gant's calling me.
Oh, sick.
What's up? How's it going? Yeah, I'm chilling. All right, sick. Late.
Late.
Fuck was I saying? Oh yeah. So that's that's the duration of him and I talking, and then
Yeah,
I
to
took a
them.
video of him ripping a solo, and then he shared it. He was like my BFF, and I was like, fuck yeah. Like shout out to
Yeah,
Bob.
that was
and
so
then
cool.
like we'll just respond to each other's like stories or whatnot, or just like talk. But like Alan too, like we'll just be like that. We'll just talk about drums and shit and whatnot. But yeah, no, it was super fucking sick. Shout out to Big Bite. We're trying to get them to play C47. They're going on tour. They're on tour right now.
Yeah, we're going.
Hell yeah, L.A.
Hell yeah. If I could go to the ones up in like San Francisco or some shit, I'd do that, but can't do that. Don't have the money.
Corpse Bride or Nightmare?
Corpse Bride.
I don't know.
Unpopular opinion.
I don't know. I tried to watch Corpse Bride one time.
I don't think
was
you would
into it.
like it though.
I was like, whatever about it. I was like, nah.
I appreciate the score of Corpse Bride. I love Nightmare, don't get me
Does
wrong.
Danny Elfman do?
Yeah.
Corpse?
And
I just think he did a bad job on Corpse. I'm just fucking with you.
I was like, you better take that back. Yeah, no, I like the score of Corpse Bride a lot. It's not like better than Nightmare, but in my opinion, like I would rather listen to the piano in Corpse Bride than listen to the songs of Nightmare, even though I know both. You know?
Yeah, I just never like watched or I didn't like grow up on Corpse Bride. I grew up on like Nightmare, but you know, there it is. Corpse Bride, Alex's favorite.
Yes.
Let's see. Do you classify yourself as a gore whore? I don't know what the term gore whore is.
I have
think I have
no
a rough
idea.
estimate.
I'm a whore for gore.
Yep. That's it. I mean, you
I
follow
don't know.
all those gore whore pages.
Yeah, I mean, I follow a lot of those like gory
Nyctophilia?
blogs and stuff. Huh?
Like what's that page? Nyctophilia?
Yeah, I
It's
think
got
so.
like lips on it and shit.
Yeah, I don't know it by heart, but I just remember seeing it. But yeah, let's see. Hold on.
Yeah, gore whore,
nyctophilia.
yeah, gore whore is like obsessed with gore and death and blood and all that good shit.
Yeah, I mean, I like death, I like blood, I like gore, but you know, I don't dress all gore hoary, I guess. Like, I mean, if you look at me, I probably just look at some fucking loser that's trying to be in a band or some shit.
All right, and then this segues into it. What's your why are you so fascinated with serial killers?
Why am I? I'm fascinated.
For somebody that's on the outside looking in.
I'm fascinated with their psychology. Well, with the psychology behind either psychotic killers or just narcissistic or just psychopathic or sociopathic. They're all different. I like to research about what their childhood was or if any traumatic event caused a trigger in their brain to then act out in these certain ways. It's just interesting to me, honestly. Like, I just, like, any fucking true crime show or just reading about them. And, like, I've got the encyclopedia for serial killers. I have a bunch of books. I got Dahmer, my friend Dahmer. Got the Zodiac. But it's just so interesting to me. It's dark. It's interesting. Like, I think about it a lot of the time.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
My favorite has for a long time has been Ted Bundy. Just because of his story, I enjoy his story. But recently, I've been researching Dahmer, like just more in depth than what the average person knows, and I really like his stuff too. It's great. Ed Gein, another good one. I know the vampire guy from
The San Francisco?
Is it Francisco? Yeah, I think so. Krista was talking to me about him too. I think that's her favorite. I don't remember.
Yeah,
though.
shout out to Krista and the Brave Girls podcast.
Hell yeah.
Our Brave Girls Club podcast. If you want to hear that like nasty, gory, fucking fucked up shit, go over there.
Hell yeah.
We're fucking rainbows and shit over here.
Rainbows and shit. Shitty rainbows.
Is this true? You have a grunge shell, but a scene core.
I don't think it's a scene core. I think it's more of like a. It's not emo as in like 90s emo. It's that early 2000s like
Screamo?
pussy emo. Nah, not even screamo. It's just like
So pop punk?
yeah, I guess. But like see like Taking Back Sunday is like the like one
Yep.
band that I fucking loved like back then. And My Chem obviously. I mean,
My Chem.
I fucking love.
Silverstein.
Yeah, Silverstein. It's just that
Remo Drive.
no. No. But yeah, I mean, I guess I got a grunge shell. I mean, I got shitty ass clothes. I love grunge bands
Well, I
too.
think like you've
but
been listening more to, like you've been like you put off this grunge vibe, but deep down
Yeah.
inside it's like hell yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
listen
still
to
stuck
more
in
things.
2005.
Hell yeah, like I listen to more things than just grunge. I mean, although I love like the 90s and even 80s, like I love it all, but I also enjoy listening to fucking Pierce the Veil sometimes.
Yeah, it's whatever. I don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, it's cool. I don't actually like care about the music now. Like I wouldn't listen to a new band that has the same sound. Like there's a reason why I'm stuck in the old. I want it to be the old, but it's cool.
Um, now you've had multiple hair colors. What was your favorite?
Yeah. Shit. My favorite. I really liked the blonde when we all went blonde. Remember
Yeah.
that? I loved that. I thought that was cool. I'm thinking about doing it again actually. Either I want to do something with my hair. I mean I just cut it all off, but I want to do something with it, but either that or even I liked the pink hair too. It was supposed to be red and then it just washed out pink. I had a lighter pink mohawk before and an orange one for Halloween. Yeah, it all just kind of meshes together. It's whatever. I want to do like green or blue, but I need to grow up, so
Yeah.
I'm probably just gonna do blonde.
And what's the future for Alex Svastits and Belladonna and any other project you are in?
Well, okay, future for me. I mean, I'm going to school, trying to get that degree,
Amen.
get a career, so I can actually fund some of this shit. Belladonna, I think I know we just released Sore Thumb. Also, check that shit out, please. It's on like Spotify and Apple Music and Bandcamp and
All that good stuff.
yeah, it's on our Twitter too. So, I think the next step is to actually go into a studio and have that experience because as much as I love doing it myself and with you, like ourselves,
Mm-hmm.
I think we agreed on like going somewhere and trying that out for a change. You know, I mean, it's gonna be a lot of money, but I do think that the band has what it takes. And I know like I said, I know we just released Sore Thumb, but I already have how many songs? Like 6 to 8 new songs.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not gonna be doing anything with them for a while, but I think that's gonna be our next move for a new like EP or something, or maybe a long play. But I think we should, if we want to get anywhere with Belladonna, then I think we should like start hitting up places to play like down the hill and stuff. But if it's just something that we kind of just want to do as a hobby, then we're chilling, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I know that a lot of like if you want to get signed by like a record label and stuff, like they look for more than just like music that you put out. They look for fan base. They look for, you know, all of the times that you performed, YouTube. They look for all of that shit. Like,
Yeah.
and so we just gotta do that. Reclaim. I know that we're writing new stuff, right?
Yep.
So
This winter.
yeah, I'm stoked for that because playing in Reclaim makes me a better guitar player.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Because
like,
Caesar writes some like hard shit for you to write or play.
yeah, just because I didn't grow up, playing all that stuff. I didn't grow up listening
Yeah.
to it. I mean, I still don't even listen to hardcore as much as I should, but I know the stuff that you and Caesar play, and the bands that we've seen. But yeah, and I'm hoping like then I could start like making like a couple riffs for Reclaim too, just like put in my work. But for now, I think we're running with Caesar.
Yeah. And
But
one last thing. What have you been listening to lately? What has been on your radar?
well, let's see. So I've been listening to La Dispute, always. Recently, I was listening to Balance and Composure yesterday because I was feeling very nostalgic.
Yep.
Webbed Wing, which if you guys don't know who Webbed Wing is or who they are,
It's
it's
Tay and Jake
yeah
from Super Heaven.
from Super Heaven. It's their new stuff, and then Jake has his solo stuff too, though.
Uh-huh.
So, what else is on here? I actually listen to Belladonna and Reclaim a lot. I don't know. I just
Good shit.
Yeah, I do it. Every night I actually have a classical piano playlist that I play while I'm sleeping. It only has, I think it only has 18 songs on there because I wanted to keep it short, so it would just repeat. And then I also have that's on Spotify, but on my like music app or whatnot on my iPhone, I have a cello suites playlist as well, and that's Bach and Vivaldi. That's the only ones I listen to for that playlist. But yeah, I've been listening to a lot of La Dispute lately, and Super Heaven in my car because I don't have a fucking like aux cord or anything. I just have CD players and tape players.
Now, local radar.
Local radar? Like who have I been listening to locally?
Yeah.
Shit.
Caught.
I don't care. I mean, I checked out County Fair's A Train Nearby. It's great. I mean, I think I like Ponyo the best. I don't know why. I think it's just because I like screaming the fucking lyrics. But yeah, I really like that song, and whenever they play it, I really enjoy it. Who else? Reclaim. Oh, fucking Noble Bones shit.
Oh,
Hell
yeah? That came
yes. Yeah, that came out. I remember. I really had a good time helping like record all of that too. Like, that was so fun. I had a good time. I would go after work. I'd be tired and everything, but it was so fun. Other than that, I don't really listen to a lot of local stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really listen to music a lot in general though. Like I'm normally busy either at work, at school, or here playing Dead by Daylight. So it's just I'm not surrounded by listening to music all the time. So I'm sorry for everybody. My sincerest apologies. I've been listening to a lot of Smashing Pumpkins though, too. Like, I change off in the car, Smashing Pumpkins, The Cure, and Super Heaven.
I mean, it gets the job done.
Yeah, my sister ruined my Teenage Wrist CD, so now I have to get a new one.
Really?
Yeah. I let her borrow my car for like a weekend or some shit, and like I put the CD back in, and it's just scratched and skipping. I was like, fuck. So
Whack.
yeah.
Alright,
Other than that, yeah, nothing much.
All right. Well, I think that wraps this episode.
Sick.
Did you have fun?
Always.
That's good. I'm glad you had fun.
Hell yeah.
Do you want me to plug Belladonna? What song?
What song do you want me to plug? Do Bathing.
All right.
Unless you change your mind, just do whatever you want. You're in the band too.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Thanks for coming in.
Yes, you're welcome. Goodbye.